Hi everybody, my name's Randi Hathaway. I'm doing a sociological experiment instead of a biology experiment. My question is, does gender affect students' career plans? The reason that I'm interested in this is because I personally want to be an English teacher, and I have been told on numerous occasions that that's a female job and that females are more inclined to be teachers than males are. And I thought that was really interesting because I've had a lot of male teachers. So what I did was I came up with a survey and I took that to students, high school students mainly, but I also surveyed some of my fellow college students. I will read the survey to you now. My questions were what the age was, gender, if they had a career plan, they would check yes or no. If yes, what is it? If not, why not? I asked them what their interests are because I wanted to see if there was a correlation between their interests and their career plan, because I thought maybe I incorporated stereotypes into this project as well. I was wondering if their interests had to do with their career plans, why or why not, and if stereotypes had to do with that. And I asked them how did they choose their career and if their interests led to it. Then I went on to ask them if anybody has ever tried to persuade them to do or not do something because of their gender. The next question is, what about gender stereotypes? Have you ever thought you could or could not do something because of your gender and the stereotypes associated with it? And do you think that men and women are more inclined to do certain jobs based on their genders, and please explain? So I surveyed 70 different students, and my results were pretty interesting. I also told the students different stereotypes. They were basic, typical stereotypes that you hear throughout your lifetime, like women are supposed to be in the kitchen, all men enjoy working on cars, men are not nurses, they're doctors, men play video games, men are good at math, men are lazy and or messy. As husbands, men tell their wives what to do. Women are supposed to have clean jobs like librarians and teachers and secretaries. Women are nurses, not doctors. Women are supposed to make less money than men. Women are not politicians. The list goes on and on. So I read these to the students as well, and I thought that maybe they've heard them before, if the stereotypes have ever influenced them in their life and choosing their career. My results were, out of the 70 surveys that I gave out to the students, only a small portion actually thought that stereotypes influence people in choosing their careers. I only had a few women and a few men that actually admitted to having stereotypes affect their career choice. Most of them had career plans, only a couple didn't. I think it was about 14 men and 10 women that didn't have career plans or something like that. So a lot of the girls said that they were persuaded to not do something that they wanted to do because of their career, or because of their gender, not their career. They were persuaded to not want to take on a career because of their gender, either by their parents or teachers, anybody that they knew. They were told that they shouldn't do something. A lot of what I saw was that the girls said that they wanted to do engineering, drumming, or the army, but their parents told them that they couldn't or shouldn't because they are a woman. I didn't see the pattern in boys, and I thought that it was interesting because it seemed like girls were more likely to admit that they had been persuaded not to. And 19 girls thought that the gender stereotypes mattered, and women were more inclined to do certain jobs based on their gender. 14 girls thought that it didn't matter, and for one of my last questions, do you think that men and women are more inclined to do certain jobs based on their genders? Please explain. I had a very different, the answers were kind of all over the place. Most of them were that women and men can do whatever they want, But a lot of what I saw was that yes, men and women are supposed to do certain jobs, or society sees them as having to do certain jobs because of their gender, such as men are stronger than girls, men are a lot stronger than women, so they do careers and jobs that require strength, and women are a lot more social. Since women are more social, they put that women should be teachers and do social work and careers that had to do with that. As for my actual results and what the males and females put down for their career plans, I have this chart right here. So I surveyed 41 females and 29 males. About 61% of the males had stereotypical male jobs in mind, whereas a little over 50% of the females had female jobs in mind. 16% of the males said that they had female jobs in mind, and 27% of the females had male jobs in mind. So we see that more females are not opposed, more females are not opposed to taking on male jobs because society has been more accepting of that, and we see that in a lot of my surveys. A lot of the younger students, the ones still in high school, put that society is more accepting and that we're looking towards a better future for women and all that stuff. So they put that gender doesn't matter and women are more accepted in places and that you should be able to do whatever you want. And we saw that 16% of the males had female jobs in mind. So we can see that males aren't taking on more, as we would call them, female jobs, such as teachers and secretaries and things like that. How I based this information of female jobs and male jobs was more, I read an article online that said male jobs and males are more likely to do things that have to do with things, like engineering and science, and females have to do more social work, like social work, teaching, secretaries, nurses. And I thought that was interesting, and that's what I based my results off of. So here's my chart. Is it backwards? So you can see right here, this green. So this green right here is male jobs, or what we would call male jobs. And this bar right here, that one's the females that I surveyed. So the red is the female jobs, what we would consider female jobs. Green is male jobs, and then the purple is undecided. Same with the males. The red is female jobs, green is male, and purple is undecided. So, my results are that although the students don't believe it, I do believe that gender has to do with choosing careers, because more than 50% of each gender chose stereotypical, whatever their gender was, either male or female jobs, based on whether they said that it mattered or not. I do believe that gender matters, and whether it's stereotypes or it's biological, I believe that gender matters when you're choosing your career. Thank you.